and welcome to winemastery.co.uk. My name is John Lightfoot and this is
John Murphy.
And we're here to tell you all about wine, hopefully help you find the wine, if not the wines, that you will absolutely adore. Now, on this occasion, we are tasting a celebrity wine.
Oh, we are, yeah. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it, John?
Ooh, yeah, I think it's going to just hit the right note, do you?
Oh, you'll get the relevance of that. So,
and really, you know how I struggle with Australian accents.
Hang on, you struggle with every accent, John, not just Australian.
Actually, no, that is a fair point. On this occasion, we are tasting none other than Kylie Minogue's wine. Now, this is a Sauvignon Blanc.
It is the Sauvignon Blanc.
And what really surprised me, John, is that this doesn't come from Australia.
No, that's quite shocking, actually, from Kylie, because I do love Kylie. I'm just going to throw that out there. Who doesn't love Kylie? But you would think that if she was putting a name or producing a wine, you'd think it would be an Australian wine. But this is actually French, if I remember.
You are totally correct, yeah. And it's a Sauvignon Blanc. And I must say that I'm tasting this, going into this, tasting this, thinking to myself, it's got a celebrity name on. That means that people are going to be, they're going to be charging more for it just because it's got the name. Yep. So that's actually notched down my expectations.
I know exactly what you mean, John. I'm thinking the same thing. It's embossed by a celebrity, and I'm thinking, is this £9?
Yeah.
Let it go, John. Let it go. It's got Kylie's name on it. But yes, how far you can go with a £9 bottle of wine that's got a celebrity name on, we shall find out.
Yeah, because we've tasted some very nice wines at £6. So and this is like 50% more. So it needs to go some in terms of me appreciating that extra 50% of my hard-earned cash.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's going to be a tough one, Kylie. This is going to be a tough one. I hope you're up for it.
So, shall we have a go at, first of all, the nose?
Why not?
Oh, actually, before we do the nose...
I was just thinking I should do the colour.
Yeah, so... well, actually, as you can see, that's a very pale straw, would you say?
It is very pale, is that one?
Slightly lemon sort of tinge to it.
Yeah, but, that's how I would expect Sauvignon to look.
It is?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So we've got the old nose.
Okay. The nose. Now that smells better than I was expecting it to.
It's definitely a Sauvignon.
Definitely a Sauvignon, yeah.
That's good.
So, in terms of, you sort of pineapple-y and citrusy, sort of acidic?
Kind of citrusy, kind of almost like leaning towards blossom fruity. But yeah, this is on the spectrum of the Sauvignons, going from the very citrusy up to the kind of, like you say in there, the pineapple-y tropical. This is definitely veering more towards that tropical as opposed to that harsh, clean citrus.
Yeah, absolutely. But it is very inviting. It does, it's got that sort of, sometimes when I smell Sauvignon, I think, oh, this is going to be a bit acidic. But this just smells refreshing, actually.
Yeah, and I'm ready to give it a go.
Let's give it a taste. Whoa. It isn't as acidic, is it? It isn't as acidic as one would expect. I don't think you would have got this, because I'm even doubting that I got it, but just for a second there, I got a taste of apples.
Yeah, no. I'm with you 100% on that.
Oh, really?
I do. But with a lot of white wines, I do tend to get that kind of appliness. There were some stand out more than others, and that one definitely did have that little apple in there. It is. I'm saying this, I'm thinking, this is my kind of Sauvignon, because this is the Sauvignon where it doesn't, even from when we had the smell there, you could tell it wasn't going to have that harsh acidity, and it hasn't. But this is still definitely a Sauvignon. You can definitely taste, I see the citrusy in there, lean onto the apple and the good kind of length there as well. That's coming through nicely. But the acidity is quite leaning back gently, just a little nudge. I'm here without being in your face with that proper.
Yeah.
I say harsh.
Yeah. Yeah. It is very, very refreshing. I know we talk about me and my straw boater on the lawn, but
he does want to talk about that. I know he won't.
But this is, you can imagine this in the summer as well, can't you?
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
we're filming this in November. So dark evenings, but even then, I'm still appreciating it. I mean, it's sort of slightly, it's not quite I'm not quite in the mood for it. So for it to elevate itself, for me to be enjoying it, it must be reasonably good.
Yeah, well, as you're speaking there, John, I'm thinking, so as we introduced this wine, we almost came down on it saying, it's endorsed by a celebrity. I think we're almost waiting for this to be bad.
Yeah.
And in actual fact, it's not. It's fairly good, is that?
Yeah, it is. It is a very good wine. I mean, I think that, I'm thinking back, I think that we have tasted some £6 wines that were as good.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But I would every day spend £9 on that, every day. I mean, you will see a picture of the bottle, but this sounds a little bit odd, but even the style of the bottle, which looks a bit like a Chablis with almost a bell shape. As I poured this ale, I was like, ooh, that's a nice bottle, is that? I even thought that, which, I don't know, it's not going to come into the wine drinking part of it, but no. For a celebrity-endorsed wine, I think they've done very well with that. I mean, I don't think Kylie really had anything to do with the pressing of the grapes.
But no, it's produced by a French vineyard, so I assume that she actually had the wonderful task. I can imagine that'd be a really great day where she's actually tasting the wine at the vineyard, saying, "Yeah, this is okay."
Would have been nice to be sat there with Kylie having a taste of wine.
Anyway.
I just want to learn dance routines. I don't know what you're
Really? You don't have to know Kylie to learn dance routines.
Very true, very true.
Yeah, and there's also the acting, of course.
Yes.
Neighbours.
Acting. Right, so. Well, we're going to go for a food pairing on this.
Wow, yeah, that's an...
You're doing food, I'll do cheese. I've already, in my mind...
You've decided, go for it. You go and I'll work out what I'm going to eat with it.
Well, I say this a lot, and it comes down to the territorial style of cheeses, which do fit perfectly with Sauvignons. And I say this is, I'm saying it again, it's a very nice Sauvignon. I am actually enjoying this. I have no doubt I'll be having another glass when we finish filming. With the cheeses, you would lean a good Sauvignon together with a good goat's cheese. But I'm going to come back and look at something like the Yorkshire fine fettle, which has a nice acidity, but in itself, it has a power of flavour, which this has. The length on this has surprised me. So I think something like a Yorkshire fine fettle made by Judy Bell.
If someone was searching, wouldn't they have to go for shepherd's purse?
It is a shepherd's purse cheese called Yorkshire fine fettle. In my mind now, I'm thinking, oh yes. So what we're thinking on food.
On food, where my mind was going was a piece of cod cooked with cream and a cream and tomato sort of little sauce on it. Where I think that this, it's just enough acidity to cut through that cream, but not overpower the fish. So that's where I went with that.
And I can feel that.
Can you?
Yeah, I can.
I don't think there's I don't think sort of maybe some light or white meats it would even go with some sort of like chicken sliced cold chicken with a salad.
Well, I think the matching it's a mood thing, isn't it? But like you're just saying there, I think that would go together very, very well.
Good, excellent. God, I was struggling with that for a moment. Do you go with a little bit of sort of the sauce to have a little bit of sort of red pepper in it as well? And
you're really going for it.
Yeah, I'm going now.
Save that one for another day.
Okay, so the score. Let's move on to the score. What do we reckon?
Right, I'm taking everything into consideration here. Price, style, how it stands up to being an actual Sauvignon. And I'm going to give this a good score because this is £9. This is my kind of Sauvignon. So I'm going to go ahead and give this quite a beefy score of 83.
Okay. Funny enough, I was as you were talking, what score am I going? I started off at 78, and I was half listening to you and thinking, yeah, actually, I'm being a little bit unfair with that. And then I went to 81.
Fair. That's actually quite a very good scoring from the wines I've had before.
Yeah, and for me I think for me it's an exceptionally high scoring considering it cost £9.
It's £9. Take a seat, John. You'll be all right. But no. I mean, Kylie or not, that is a cracking wine.
Okay, so going to the conclusion. Obviously, for me, would I buy this again? I would actually. I certainly buy this for somebody that I knew was a Kylie fan, for sure, 100%, because it'd be something nice to give them if you're going to a dinner party or whatever, just going out with them and meeting them. In terms of me having it in the cupboard, for my personal consumption, the £9 is a little bit too rich for me, so I would give it as a gift, but I wouldn't consume it myself because there are other Sauvignons around £6 that I've tasted that I wouldn't be prepared to pay the extra £3 for this for.
John. Right, I'm going to go ahead straight away. Yes, I would have this. I would happily have this. Although, yes, we have had some good Sauvignons, which, like you say, 6 have been good. But I think that, because I said at the beginning, that's my style of Sauvignon, I would happily pay £9 for that. And I'd happily consume that to myself as
yeah,
well.
and I think the other thing, we'll just add, in case you haven't seen the other video, when John's doing this, he's actually, because he's obviously got a wine shop, he has lots of wine, and really where he's coming from is that if he was given a bottle of this, would he keep it or would he save it and pass it on to someone else? And you're saying you'd actually keep this and drink it?
He's a bit of a tough one because, like you said, if it's a fan of Kylie, who I knew, of course I know lots of people who are fans of Kylie, lots. Yeah, in saying that, I probably would give it, but I would have no qualms as well keeping that in my wine rack. Not one.
Okay, well, I wish I knew some of the songs that I could just sort of sing us out to, but then again, actually
you don't know
singing
Kylie
is
songs.
Singing. No, do you?
Of course I do.
Well, go on, give us.
I know the dance routines, but
go
I'm
on.
not going to do that. That's another YouTube channel you should watch it.
What was that one? Love you, love you, love you. As it goes sort of.
I know what it is. All the lovers. That's a nice one. All the lovers.
All the lovers.
All
yeah.
the lovers. I should be so lucky.
I should be so lucky.
I should be so lucky.
That's the one I was
thinking. One of my favourites.
I think that's really my point. That I should be so lucky to be able to afford £9 every time.
I'll lend you a fiver.
No, she didn't say £9. So.
Yep, all good there.
Okay, super. Well, we really enjoyed that actually. It's a lovely wine, well worth a try. I wouldn't put anyone off giving it a try. And as I said, if you're a Kylie fan, why not have that in your cupboard to share with other Kylie fans. And so I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't, I suppose you have to put a thumbs down, and give us a comment why you didn't like it. All feedback's good. Well, am I inviting a lot there?
I don't know. Maybe Kylie's watching.
Oh. Sorry, Kylie. I guess that's through my chances.
I've got good. That's the only thing that really.
If my face hadn't.
Up until then, you were fine.
So, in the next time, if you have liked this video, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We really look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, chin chin.
Chin chin.